Welcome back to Take the Blast. I'm Steve and I'm joined by the gang today, and we're going to talk about the future of Star Wars Unlimited. Specifically, what we would like to see come into the game, how fictitious or crazy it might seem, how outlandish it could be, or just, some fun stuff that we want to see. I've got a nice little fun one lined up a bit later on that we'll talk about.
Oh.
Does anyone want to kick it off with what they would like to see in the future of Star Wars Unlimited?
Yeah. I'd like to kick it off with something that we're going to do in the future.
Ooh.
Which is we're going to do a giveaway for one of these.
Yeah.
A Darth Tyranus event exclusive that we got at Gamescom. People at the FFG stand were kind enough to give us an extra one to give away to you guys. And we'll tell you how you can win it a little bit later in the video. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Might hit it myself.
Oh yeah, why not? And very nice card, by the way. It looks sick, and it's just a great card to put in your deck anyway. Like, so good. But I would like to see there being more Twin Suns competitive at events. I think FFG are doing a good job of including Twin Suns a lot, and they said, like, I can't remember the exact number, but there were so many Twin Suns pods that were ran at the Galactics. A huge amount, more than I thought would definitely happen, which is really cool to see the format get a lot of love from the community. And I would like to see FFG respond in kind by figuring out how can we make this into a competitive. I know it's tough. It's casual by nature. It's random by nature. But there's still competitiveness to the format, and I think it'd be really sick to just see what could they come up with. Luckily, it's not my job to figure that out. Someone else has to figure that out.
Yeah, it is difficult to manage.
Yeah.
The end game, because you just have people who be like, "Oh, between you guys, you lose." It just feels. So yeah, I don't envy the guy that has.
It would be very, very fun to see. I'd love to take part in more. I mean, I had an absolute blast playing at our little event that we went to a couple of weeks back.
Yeah,
that was so much fun just to have.
That was sick.
Yeah, just some other people to play with, some new decks to see. How it's always interesting to me, the sort of politics of the table. Obviously, when we play, we kind of understand each other's moves and thought processes and stuff like that. But when you play with completely new people, you don't have that. So it's like another level of excitement when you're playing these games. So yeah, I'd love to see that in a more competitive, official tournament would be great.
Yeah, and I think often the growth in formats for the games can sometimes be driven by the fact that people are more excited about the formats that they can win cool stuff in. So if there were like Twin Suns exclusive promos that you could get for doing well at Twin Suns events, you imagine so many more people would get involved in Twin Suns in general.
Absolutely.
Plus at that competitive level as well. So yeah, that'd be my number one.
Yeah, I think even with the kind of competitive premiere, you get a chance to kind of watch the top players play, and they'll do combinations like the Mother Talzin on Admiral Motti. They'll do combinations that you haven't thought of, and so if they bring the competitiveness to Twin Suns, I think you'll see, and for people at home, they'll see it. Well, one, they'll see how kind of fun it is to play, but they'll see maybe combinations and leaders and cards that they haven't thought of, which in a sense will then kind of grow the interest in the game as well. So yeah, hopefully it's something that they kind of take on, even if they start maybe they have all these kind of side events. If they start kind of showing those on the streams as well, you're only going to kind of grow an interest in it. So yeah, it would be, and it's definitely kind of more kind of social side to it. So yeah, I'd like to see definitely more kind of coverage of it, and competitiveness of it as well.
Definitely. I think for the next 2 years it's probably unlikely. Maybe after that though, because they're already bringing out Trilogy as a format. They're looking at Eternal once rotation happens, and they're saying they're going to support that format, probably with competitive as well. So I say the sky's the limit. There are other card games that have competitive multiplayer formats. and they exist and work and have been supported. You know, Magic the Gathering is an obvious one. There is competitive Commander. It is a thing and it does work. So they just got to put their heads together and figure out how that looks, I suppose. And yeah, I think as there are more cards that come out as well, the possibilities for different decks mean it's going to be even more interesting. The diversity of the meta is just so unpredictable. Even now, with like nearly 100 leaders out, there are so many different decks that have such solid core gameplay and themes that I think it'd make for a really interesting watch as a viewer. And it would definitely. I just want to win some cool promos that are just for Twin Suns. To be honest, to be very selfish about it, that would be sick.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think I think it opens or lowers the kind of entry bar as well in terms of, you know, if you can go into, like, if you're talking about like a winning packs or prize walls, you know, it's probably easier for a kind of average player to do that in Twin Suns than maybe it is in Premier as well. So yeah, it'd just be interesting to kind of see. Hopefully they've got plans in the works. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see kind of how it rolls out.
Definitely.
Steve, what was your interesting one that you would want to see?
So, very different to what you were speaking about.
I'm nervous now.
I would love to see more crossovers in the game. And specifically, I would love to see Lego Star Wars. Now, it's not unheard of that TCGs and different card games do different IPs and stuff. This is the same IP, just with a cool little twist on it. Lego Star Wars is massive. I think everyone here is a big fan of the games and the actual pieces themselves.
Definitely.
I can imagine the cards in that set being so cool. There's so much they could do with those cards, right? You've got all the like extended, like Darth Jar Jar and all the people that we haven't, like, aren't technically canon in the like movies, but are in Lego Star Wars, which is fun. We could have all of those cards. We could even have reprints of certain cards that have the Lego variants of them.
Yeah, so is that what you would imagine it being?
I would. I mean, I could see a world where there's like limited reprints of the Lego characters of like pre-existing cards. But personally, I'd love if they did like a bonus set between sets, maybe a little bit shorter. Like not as many cards in the set, but they are just all Lego variants of it. Maybe even like Lego starter decks that they're doing as well. I think that would be really fun. Purely selfishly, and then give us little like Lego tokens and playmats and stuff.
That'd be sick. A Lego playmat would be rough. Do you mean actually made of Lego?
Actually made of Lego. Yeah. No,
that's crazy.
No, just like Lego things.
That'd be sick. But I'm imagining. Imagine if they redid all the showcases, but they just made them Lego.
With Lego, that'd be really fun.
The same pose and everything. It's a Lego character instead. That'd be hilarious.
That would be great.
I'd be well.
It probably would do extremely well. Like, so well.
I'm going to give the Lego company an idea here. Sell a specific set, like a Lego set that comes with an exclusive card, and I will buy it. So will everyone else.
Yeah, but you know what they're going to do? They're going to sell 4 different ones. To get all 4, you need to buy all of them.
And I'm buying all 4 sets. Yeah. That's just the way it is.
Do you know what they'd be? They'd be base aspects. They'd be base cards, but Lego, like a Lego Jabba's Palace.
Yeah, I like that.
They'd have a Lego Dagobah for blue.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
It would be so much fun to see that. I really hope they do it. It feels like we're in a world where that is a possibility.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll watch this and they'll be like, hey, paying this guy.
Hire me.
Hire me. I don't have a job.
My job is gaming, please.
Please.
Well, I'm well into it. I think
it'd be really fun.
I don't know if it's likely. I think it'd be
it's a lot of work.
An IP nightmare. The thing is, Lego already have a very good relationship with Lucasfilm, so that's fine. They've been making Lego Star Wars for, I don't know, 40 years, maybe.
Yeah,
crazy amount of time. Yeah. So that's not a problem. It's whether or not FFG can interest them, probably.
All I'm saying is it's a gap in the market that needs to be filled.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love it.
That'd
be cool.
On a on a similar sense, they've now that they've kind of integrated Fallen Order, I'd like to see like Starkiller.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'd like to see some of the games.
Oh,
Yeah, those kind of, even if they're
mm.
you know under the Legends banner.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like to see.
Starkiller would have to
games
be the
characters.
most insane character.
I think
Yeah,
you
it
could
would
get
be.
both as well. You could have like the villainy and the heroism.
Yeah.
Starkillers, yeah.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the villainy one
I'm-
would be so powerful. Like because in that game he is ridiculous. Like, and there's a reason he's
He
not
end up-
canon.
He like kills Sidious and Maul and Vader or something. And
Kills
it's
everyone.
Like, sure.
Did he kill Luke?
This guy, probably. I can't remember.
It's like this
ridiculous.
obviously can't exist. He kills Luke Skywalker. No.
Every main character.
You can't use it in competitive.
Yeah.
yeah.
fun.
In Twin Suns,
It
it's
could
all
be its own
fine.
format, like a mini format. That way
Yeah.
it's just like Force Unleashed set.
So I think it would be really cool if Starkiller like functioned with a new mechanic where you could play both heroism and villainy aspects in your deck, but depending on how many you play, ticks him over to either being a villain or a hero.
Yes.
And so if you play 3 villainy cards, you do like 3 notches on the villainy scale, and then his action is different to if you played 3 heroism, which would knock it like 3 aspects down to the heroism side, and then his action's different. Something like that I think would be really cool, sort of
That's
playing
fun.
between the light and dark side of a character.
Little tracker. It kind of reminds me a bit of how it works in Knights of the Old Republic, where the more villain, actions you took, the further to the dark side you went, and then that could unlock new abilities you could then learn. So, like, maybe
exactly.
when you're deploying him, depending how far down one path he's gone, it like affects his deploy.
Action
Yeah.
like you can do, deploy.
Yeah, he can come out sooner, but he's maybe weaker, or
Yeah.
that's sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I think stuff like that, sort of those sort of mechanics, I think would be really fun to play with, just to add that little bit of spice. I like it.
I think it's probably fairly likely we get Starkiller. They've like opened the door now with Legends material from Knights of the Old Republic, so why not? I just don't know how he's going to look or how they balance him, because he can't be as strong as he
that's the
actually
tough one.
is, because that would be stupidly broken, but I'm sure they'll find a way to bring him back down.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think there's a lot they could do with the sort of not just Legends, but what ifs. Like,
Yeah.
Marvel's What If series is really fun. I think you could do a Star Wars What
Yeah.
If as a card thing, and it's kind of similar to Lego Star Wars in a way, like with the whole Darth Jar Jar and all this and that. But then there's a lot of those fun moments that you could go down. That would be pretty cool to like envision in a card form. But
Just have different versions of cards.
yeah,
That'd be a lot of fun to see.
like what if Sebulba did win the pod race? Then what?
He becomes the next, the one who brings balance
Yeah.
to the Force. It's actually so.
Qui-Gon never gets off Tatooine. The Queen never leaves there. Darth Maul probably kills Qui-Gon early, and Anakin, or Anakin gets kidnapped as a boy to get taught by
Yeah.
Palpatine and becomes even stronger. Or maybe he kills Palpatine even before any of that happens because he realizes.
Wow.
Turn that into a
That would
card.
be-
I don't know what that
Many
card's supposed to look like. Make a card out of that. Figure it out.
I mean, turn that into anything, because I want to see what that story is, and
Yeah.
then make it a
Yeah.
card for us to play.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also put in some like pod racer units. That'd be cool.
That would be really fun.
But I don't even know what would their abilities be. Like it would just something. It would
What
have
if
to be something completely different.
What if it's like switching units around? So like you all place like pod racer units, and every turn they like switch to the next person, like they're racing around a track. They could have like buffs or debuffs on them or something. I don't know, something crazy.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculously probably doesn't work.
No, it would be so hard to balance and
Yeah.
also like understand what's happening in a game
Yeah.
if every turn something's switching sides. But
Or it's like everyone gets a pod racer and you choose your pilot or your racer and basically like see who wins, who hits. Like you can only attack another pod racer.
Mm. Well, yeah. What if
It
they
could be like
replace
it's
the
almost
base?
like it's a race happening during the entire game,
Mm.
and then like if there's only one remaining
it's
one,
like a mini game you play on the side.
yeah,
You heal 5 if you win the race or something.
yeah, like,
Mm.
and it's like it's going through it, and if there's only one left, you're the winner.
Yeah, nice. I like that.
It could be like an
It's
alternate win
strange.
condition. Like maybe you
Right.
replace your base with a pod racer, and like there are different pod racers with different like stats or abilities. It's kind of like a rare base with an epic action, but it's a pod racer
yeah.
instead. And you like the cards you're playing are like maneuvers that you would do during a race. So like repairing it,
Yeah.
rerouting the power, or like sabotaging someone else, or whatever it is. And if your pod racer reaches a certain speed, or I don't know, something like that, you just win straight away.
That's
So
fun.
much brain power.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have to be an
That's
alternate
fun.
format, but pod racing
I was
needs
gonna
to be
say-
in the game.
I feel like we're making a new game.
I was gonna say, I feel
Mm.
like we could make another format out of this easy.
Yeah.
That sounds like great fun.
You need the characters at the very least. Like
Yeah.
it was a bit of a shame that we didn't get pilots that were pod racers
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
Jump to Lightspeed, but I guess they were focusing more on space travel. But
Yeah.
like a Sebulba, an Anakin, a Ben Quadraneros should all have been in there.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite. Yeah.
One day we'll
I
get
agree.
Ben
I think-
Quadraneros.
I would bounce off the back of that and say something that I would also like to see in the future is the return of keywords that are already out. I know we're obviously still quite in an early stage for the card game, but I love Smuggle. I think it's such a cool
Yeah.
mechanic. One of my favorite
Yeah.
leaders is Hondo, and I love the fact that smuggling units gives them XP and doing stuff. The issue is in Twin Suns is there's only so many smuggle units you can have, and it doesn't really make him that viable there. So I'd love to see the introduction of more set. Even again, if it's sort of like in between major sets, there's just a smuggle set that's like
It's
an extra
true,
100
yeah.
cards that have smuggle aspect or smuggle keywords and stuff like that for all of the different keywords and mechanics that they're introducing. I think that would be a really fun way of sort
Yeah,
of
it's-
adding without like big sets coming out each time to add the new mechanic.
It's crazy because obviously like you get Ambush, Sentinel, Overwhelm, and all these ones that are in most of the sets, like dotted around. Like, why? How can't they? Is it really impossible to smuggle like one or two in each of the sets after it?
Yeah.
It seems like a wasted
Opportunity.
keyword, that
Mhm.
opportunity. Yeah, it just seems so strange that they haven't added any.
It's a keyword
No.
that like shows up a lot on the cards that were very meta for Premiere as well, and
Mhm.
because they are just fun and good mechanics as well. Like they make for very good decks and make for really interesting gameplay choices. The fact that you do have to second guess what's in their resources. Do I need to worry
Yeah.
about it?
I think it'd be interesting to see how the plot mechanic works
Yeah.
in the next step.
Yeah, remind me, how is it again?
So it's like you get to reveal when you
You reveal a card.
yeah, when you play a card, you can plot, so you can play.
No, that's
you have to pick-
disclose.
Nah, so what is plot?
So plot is actually really cool, and I think you'll like it, Steve, because it is a bit like Smuggle. And it's
Yeah.
when you deploy your leader, you can play any plot cards from your resources.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can
Oh.
resource loads of plot cards, and it's basically like you get to do a one-time smuggle when you deploy.
Mhm.
So not
But do
only
you
do you
pay?
you pay for them, but the point is, not only are you deploying, you're also going to play like 1, 2, maybe 3 cards at the same time you deploy,
yeah.
all in
That's
one action.
Really,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really exciting
Play
because
as
knowing.
three cards.
I was going to say, knowing how we play games and all save our leaders almost till the last moment that we
Yep.
can, imagine deploying a leader and suddenly, if you've got nothing on the board, now you have 3 or 4 units on the board plus your leader.
Yep.
Suddenly, that's a really dangerous end game to be in. That's
Yeah.
fun. I'm very excited about
So-
that.
Doesn't
Plot's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
yeah, I think there's a Cad Bane card where
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
defeat like the stuff that activate when they're played as well. So
Mhm.
you're not just
Give
kind of
me-
playing cards; you're doing actual kind
doing
of
it.
actions as well.
I hope
Gonna
I
start
hope-
comboing like crazy with plot.
Yeah. Imagine like, oh, when played on all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like give
It's like,
experience to every
bam,
plot
bam, 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 bam.
they all get buffed up when they get deployed.
Mhm.
I really hope we see another Cad Bane leader in this set.
That would be sick.
I know he is.
My God,
He
love
is
him.
one of the best characters in Star
He's
Wars.
so cool.
Hmm.
He's so cool.
Definitely.
Is there any other like characters, legends or otherwise, that haven't been in that you want to see in? And I will kick it off by saying that I'm going to mention 2 in that we've seen Plagueis in
Mm.
Acolyte. So now he's canon. Him and Cad Bane. Just
Be
just
Darth
give me a
Bane.
Cad Bane. Darth Bane, sorry.
Yeah.
Not Cad Bane.
Darth
The
Bane.
better Bane.
Big time.
Well, let's not say things
He is
regret.
the better Bane. Cad Bane is
Well,
Darth
me
Bane
Darth
is
we'll see.
A lot.
We'll see.
Mm.
Darth Bane would be
Yeah,
sick. And you know
Yeah.
that whatever his ability would be perfect for Twin Sons because there's 2 leaders, so it makes sense that Darth Bane
Yeah.
and the rule of 2 would fit well with a Twin Sons deck, you would think. Like, that would be so cool.
I could see him even just like when you play him, you just kind of like the Order 66, but
Mm.
for Sith. So you just get rid of like enemy Sith cards as well.
Yep.
Yeah, such a cool character. So yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have Revan, give me Darth
Mhm.
Darth Bane and give me Plagueis.
It's a good shout.
Yeah, I agree. I would
Any
love
other
to see them.
characters?
They've been dropping a lot of characters that I really wanted to see, to
Mm.
be honest. Like
For example, what?
when they put in Cal, the Mantis, Merrin, like
Mhm.
Jedi, was-
Yeah.
Right.
Jedi Fallen Order was like great. I'm so glad you went with that. I was hoping it would have been out a bit before then, but you know, I'm glad we got it in the end. So like so far they've been nailing it on the ones I wanted to see. I'm glad we got a Babu Frick. That's class. So good.
Yeah.
A Jar Jar. We're getting another Jar Jar next set.
Yeah.
So you know, so far they're kind of.
Or like a leader Jar Jar? Because that's what I want to see.
A leader Jar Jar
Mm.
would be great.
Like,
I think he's just a unit.
absolute fluke. Like just a joke Jar Jar that
It's just always, it's like
Yeah.
Sabine, it just only deals damage to your base instead, though. It's just terror. It's a terrible leader. Yeah, I would love to see more more cards from like Fallen Order and Survivor, and I have a feeling we'd probably see a lot more of that after like the 3rd game of the trilogy comes out,
I know.
because then obviously we'll know the ending of Cal's story, and we'll have I guess everyone will have a better idea of what kind of units you can then build with those characters. So I'm more excited to see stuff like that, and then as well characters from Star Wars Outlaws, and just
Oh
give
yeah,
me all the Star Wars characters and stuff
ND5
like, from the games. Yeah,
would go
exactly.
so hard. Yeah,
I think because obviously they're like newer IPs, they're not going to obviously be in Star Wars Unlimited too soon, but I would love to see them incorporate that sort of stuff like as soon as possible. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you mentioned the Acolyte. I think Kimir from the Acolyte,
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
insane
Really cool.
with the with his helmet as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His helmet is an upgrade that you could put on,
Yep.
and like maybe it just removes force abilities, or like I don't know, gives him just a stupid amount of health, or I don't know what it is, but yeah, something that blocks
Yeah.
the force basically. That'd
That'd
be cool.
be fun.
Yeah.
A way to like stop maybe people's force tokens from activating, and you can like
Mhm.
add it someone and it removes it. Something like that would be quite fun. Yeah, definitely.
And then just give us more
Yeah,
High Republic.
more High Republic. It's
Yeah.
always a good shout.
They
High
started
Republic
again.
is yeah, it's
Yeah.
a really interesting.
I think they're
time.
going to roll more out anyway.
Mhm.
They've started to kind of include some, but yeah, there's such a massive kind of backlog of characters they could put in. Be interesting, yeah, to see what ones they've got planned.
I think they could do a lot with clones as well. There are so many like clone war stories that are really, really great from the animated series. That would be cool to bring those characters back in. Like we got quite a good helping of that in set 3, but they scratched the surface really. And the Clone Wars is such an untapped, more Bad Batch, more Clone Wars stuff. Just like there's so much clone characters in particular that would be well worth including, and they all would easily bring something flavor-wise for the card's abilities or whatever it is. Like, that'd be an easy win.
Yep, agreed. That'd be really fun. I think because there's so much difference between obviously the start of the Clone Wars and the end of the Clone Wars, and what a lot of those characters go through. You could have like different time periods of these same characters with different abilities and like keywords and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that'd be really fun.
I would like to see them change up how they do Carbonite packs.
Okay.
And this is coming from someone... Yeah, well, that'd be nice. They won't. Coming from someone that has never gotten a serialized, I think they need to do less of them.
Okay.
There are too many serialized, in my opinion. There's like... Set 6, for example, there's 46 different cards that are prestige variant. And each one, if they're going to do the numbers the same, will be serialized to 250 cards.
I see.
That's 10,000 serialized cards per set. And in my opinion, that doesn't make them feel too special.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
They'd still feel too common, if anything.
But you've never got one.
I know. That's coming from me that's never gotten one. But it feels like if I did get one, I'd be like, yeah.
That number's too high.
Yeah.
Like 50 max?
Yes, I see that. I see
20,
that,
I think, would be... That's sick. If you got a 1 of 20 card...
Oh yeah, it'd be
that's cool.
special. It would be special.
Either that, or they have certain characters that are maybe like rarer. So there could be like almost tiers within serialized of like how rare something can be. It's kind of like sports cards do that, I think, where like some cards are 1 to 99, then there's 1 to 50, then 1 to 20, and then eventually down the line they should have a 1 of 1, the only one in the world.
Signed by like the act, like you got a Luke leader that's signed by Mark Hamill, and it's 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The only one in the world.
Yeah.
They need a card like that. I don't know what it would be. I don't know if they have to save it for like a really special moment, special set, special character, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that'd be pretty sick. A 1 of 1 card. Because, you know, everyone saw how crazy that went for... I know they're different levels. Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings set, the One Ring, 1 of 1. That made a lot of sense, and it's a really cool moment. But yeah, I think Carbonites need to change up a bit, make the Prestige feel a bit more exclusive in terms of serialized.
What would be the one card? One of one
in Star
what would
Wars.
It be? Yeah.
It's kind of tough.
It's hard, yeah.
I think it should be Anakin.
Yeah, the one that brings balance, right?
Yeah.
It has to be like, an Anakin card.
Yeah, like that should be the first.
But what, like young Annie? Or
I think
angsty Annie?
The thing is, I think it would have to be like Vader Annie, like as he sacrifices himself.
I was about to say,
because that's the moment. Right? That's the moment where it tips. So it would be like a really cool Vader with like Palpatine. Oh, it would probably look insanely cool.
That would be
or as a Force Ghost.
Yeah. Force Ghost.
Holographic.
Yeah. Yeah. Just add all the cool stuff to the card. Yeah, that would be really fun.
Yeah, I like that. Or like or they could do a series of 1 of 1s in the same set, and they're different Kyber crystal colors.
Ooh, that's fun.
And it's
I
like
like
an
that.
upgrade, and you can only attach that upgrade if someone's got a lightsaber on them, and it changes it to do like give them Sentinel or give them, and it's like 0 cost or something like that.
Yeah.
So you can just attach it
That's
to a guy
fun.
with a lightsaber. Now they're Sentinel, now they're Saboteur, now they're Raid. You know,
That'd be really
and they're
cool.
one of one, crystal like refractor kind of style foiling on it. You know.
I don't know. I feel like that should be available to all. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
I
There would be
like,
normal ones, but they would look like dog shit.
Just like
You won't even want them.
I mean,
like
it's
flat.
They'd be like, oh, so what? They'd be like chipped and scratched and like torn. But, you know, the one of ones would be like immaculate, best
Gold
foiling you've ever seen.
Yeah.
right,
You know.
okay.
That could be
I
quite
like
cool.
that. That's fun.
A one of one
Yeah,
series,
fair
but yeah. And I think also they should change it so that you don't get the standard foils in Carbonites, because I think they're kind of meh.
Yeah.
Personally.
I know. I
agree.
don't. I never really understand foils in any card. Any other cards either. It's just
No.
like, why? Why bother?
Not a big
Just the
fan of them.
juice.
Yeah.
Just do super foil.
Yeah.
Do standard, hyperspace,
Yeah.
hyperfoil, and that's that.
I agree.
And then
Definitely.
I don't think no standard cards in Carbonite. So I think either they should do it like Surge foil, like the kind of weekly promo foil, like how those look.
Yeah.
Or just find a different foiling altogether, or just get rid of them.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how likely that will be because it's a lot of changes, but you know,
Yeah.
I think we'll get one of ones eventually, but they'll save it for like
Mm.
something really special.
Yeah, down the line.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, bouncing off of that, something that popped into my head as we were speaking about that. Do you know how they started doing sort of like horizontal cards for some of the capital ships and stuff?
Yes.
I would love to see a couple of cards in the future that are frames from the movies that are like horizontal cards, and it'll be like the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin on Mustafar.
Yeah, I
It's
have
just
the high ground.
get that scene in there as the frame, and that's just a cool card, and give us just like a set of these really sort of prestige cards, but they are just like frames from the film instead. I think that'd be really cool to see. Just give me cool cards. I just want more cool looking cards, please.
It's like almost like Topps variant sort of style. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I'm into that.
I'd like, do you know what I'd like as well in a kind of similar sense is I'd like some showcase. They did it a little bit in the Last Galactic showcase tokens and showcase like bases, or even just like a prestige even. So not necessarily.
Yeah, prestige bases does sound like a great idea.
And token, like when they showed off some of the tokens from the Galactics, they looked so cool.
They're really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, even replace like a hollow common in a prestige pack for a hollow token. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, just cool cards, I guess.
Yeah.
I like the idea of that. I think they could make it available in like a premium box thing, like you know, it's almost like the Spotlight decks, but it's like a premium leader box, and it'll come with
guaranteed one.
You get 3 packs, and then you get like a plastic wrapper pack of prestige tokens as well. So you know you get them guaranteed, and that's all fine, and you get 3 little packs as well.
The pre-release box where you get the 2 leaders in foil.
Or even put those ones in the Carbonite packs instead of the normal cards, and you're guaranteed the nice looking tokens. That would be fun.
And I think one thing that most people in the community seem to agree on: take bases out of the rare slot. If I get a rare base, it should be in the base slot. They shouldn't eat up the rare card.
The rare cards.
Because then you get 2 bases in 1 pack, and that feels bad for everyone.
Yeah,
I like rare bases. I think they're a good addition to the game.
Yeah.
But just put them in the base slot, man. Everyone's asking for it.
Yeah.
No one wants it.
It is crazy. I don't understand that.
The fact you could get a rare card
How
worth
can you annoy?
2p
Go on.
versus a legendary worth 40 quid.
Yeah.
And it should have been in the
Ridiculous.
base slot anyway, really. Apparently there's no rare bases in the next set as well, interestingly.
Oh.
So,
Really?
Yeah. It's all
Interesting.
commons again.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Lots
change
of
that one.
things to look forward to.
I think they actually will make that change eventually. I think they just had to
Surely,
get this first, 2 years out of the way. So maybe from set 7 they'll make that change and everyone will be like, thank you.
It's still early doors, of course, so it's very
Yeah,
much,
no, it is really early.
so many things can change, and I'm assuming that they are listening to the community avidly. And obviously, a lot of these changes won't come into effect straight away or during the next set because, like we know, they plan 6 sets in advance. Obviously, not as much detail as the next 2 or 3 sets, but they are thinking ahead. So a lot of this feedback, like you say, Henry, will probably start being implemented slowly after sort of set 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and beyond.
I had one more thought actually.
Yeah.
And there's
Last thoughts.
two options they can take with this.
Okay.
So, play mats that have the lines on them to mark out the zones. 2 options. Stop doing it. Because the artwork, I want the clean artwork. Because, for example, the mat that I saw from set 5 with Shin and Balin, the artwork is so good on it, but it's ruined, in my opinion, by the lines that mark out the zones. So either stop doing that. Option 2, make another version that is clean, but also make another version that has Twin Suns zones, so that you can bring a Twin Suns single mat. Because you can't use a lined mat in Twin Suns without it looking a bit weird.
Yeah.
Currently, the only way you can get a lined mat for Twin Suns is if you buy the 4-player one, which is enormous.
Yeah.
And a bit impractical.
Yeah.
Well, and it's difficult to get in the UK as well.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. I think it's a really good shout. I would love a Twin Suns single mat, like you say, with the artwork on it. Either have the spaces laid out or just the clean version. But yeah, I think that's a really good shout, especially when we're in a place now where Twin Suns is clearly kicking off quite well and people love to play it. Give us the tools to help play it easier.
Exactly. Plus, it's easier if everyone brings their own Twin Suns mat without having to. Some one person has to lug around the enormous one. As cool as it is a really nice mat, but it's so impractical for bringing to places. Yeah. You need your own sling for it, which is crazy. But, yeah. So that's my last one. I think what I'd like to see in the future, and I feel really good about the future of Star Wars Unlimited. I think it's doing incredibly well. I think the setup they've got for competitive and OP and the release windows are good. You know, they don't need to add more sets. They're quite happy with the cadence they've got. I think 3 a year is good. Feels good. Enough time to enjoy the cards you got, but get excited for the new ones at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, and the mechanics are going really well. Piloting, Storm, Force is great. I love Force.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could have been a very hit or miss thing. So it's nice that they seem to be getting their mechanic perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Just excited for more.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of surprises.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back with more games soon.
We will.
Sorry for our hiatus.
Yeah.
Summer is really busy.
It's very, very busy.
Yeah.
But we'll have more games soon with set 5. And we'll also do some discussions about set 6. And as cards get revealed, we can talk through those. Now, as for how you can win the Darth Tyranus promo, if you want to win this, you need to drop what you want to see from Star Wars Unlimited in the future in the comments, and then we'll get together. We'll pick our favourite one, the one that we think is the most interesting, and we'll send them a message to let them know that they've won and how they can claim the prize. So get thinking.
Probably UK only.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's too much to post to the US, really, if it's just posting something. Like a little thing.
We'll figure
It's
it out.
kind of
For example.
changed now.
Yeah, it's
so-
true. That's true.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But yeah,
Figure it out.
so leave down your comments. What would you like to see from the future of Star Wars Unlimited? About anything, products, formats, characters, whatever it happens to be, locations as well. Forgot to mention, I'd love to see the Galactics in Europe. It will happen one day.
Yeah.
Just
But,
a thought.
just a thought.
Yeah,
It should
guys.
happen. It should happen.
Yeah,
Anyway, so
great.
you can't have that one. I've already said it, but drop your one down below. And yeah, good luck, everyone. And thanks so much for watching. This was really fun. And we'll have some games very soon. So, see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Like,